Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Gabar, coming at you with another lesson that I pray that you find edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And I would first like to start off by saying that the justice in the earth is going to come through Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai is going to bring true justice into the earth. But until then, you know, we're going to have to deal with, you know, this messed up justice that, you know, the heathens like to pose upon each other and upon other nations. You know, and with that said, I'm going to get into this article of, you know, from Shit Hit the Fan or Shit Hit the Fan Plan. And the title of it reads, The ICC moves forward in seeking arrests of Netanyahu Hamas leaders. And this is an indication of, you know, the things that are to come. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has put a spirit out there, you know, to bring forth justice, you know, starting on this side first, you know, by the heathens. But let me get into the article, because for a long time, you know, these people thought that they can do no wrong, you know. No one would be able to come after them for the wickedness that they've done in the earth. You know, for a long time, they've actually thought in their hearts, meaning they thought in their minds that there's no one who would be able to, you know, judge them, let alone come after them after they've been judged. But they're slowly realizing that the world is seeing through their bullshit. They're realizing that they can't put off the judgment that is going to befall them, you know? Because not only are the heathens are being judged, Israel is being judged as well. And it's all through righteousness. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to let these people know that, no, you're not going to get away with what you think that you've been getting away with forever. You know? So let me go into this article. And like I said, it's from Shit Hit the Fan Plan, and it's dated May 23rd, 2024. You know, and it's a source from Headline News, or it's a source from Headline News. And the article read, as promised, the International Criminal Court, ICC, is moving forward with plans to arrest not just Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, but also the leaders of Hamas who are behind the October 7th attack. The ICC says that there are reasonable grounds to believe that Netanyahu and the others committed war crimes and crimes against humanity, both in Gaza and in Israel. So they're getting, you know, they're finding these people guilty for what they've done back in October, but they're not finding these people guilty for what they've done unto the nation of Israel. You know, although a lot of those people in Palestine could be Israelites, but nonetheless, there are no courts holding these people accountable for what they've done unto the nation of Israel over here in Babylon the Great. And the reason being is because they were all in cahoots for what they've done into the nation of Israel. You know, they all saw eye to eye for, you know, the captivity of Yasharala. You know, so even though they're they're finding these people guilty for what they've done in Gaza, which is great, but they're not finding themselves guilty for what they've done unto the nation of Israel, which is going to be even better because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is about to show them that, yeah, okay, you might have found these people guilty for what they've done last year, but I'm going to find you guilty for what you've been doing for centuries. You know what I'm saying? You see, these other nations know that we're Yasharallah, and these other nations has helped, each other out in keeping us in our captivity, even to this day. You know, the scripture says, even until this day, we are still yet in our captivity, and these other nations have played a very important role in maintaining the ignorance and the captivity of Yasharallah. Reading on with the article, Kareem Khan revealed that the ICC is in hot pursuit of Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and Hamas leaders Yahya Sinwar, which commands the military wing of Hamas, and Mohammed Diab Ibrahim al-Masri, the chief of Hamas's political bureau, Ismail Haniyeh. And Salaki if I'm, pronouncing these names wrong. Netanyahu and Gallant in particular are accused of unleashing targeted attacks on the civilians in Gaza, which resulted in the willful killing of Salat, which resulted in willful killing and international suffering of innocent people, including through extermination, murder, and inhumane acts. So here it is, you got heathens looking at other heathens for justice, for what they've done to possibly other heathens. But the heathens aren't looking to the other heathens for what they've done unto the nation of Israel. And that's why when Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai comes back, he's gonna judge these people righteously, for one, for what they've done in the earth, and also for what they've done into Yasharallah. The book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So where's the judgment for that? Here it is, you want to go after these people for what they've done unto the people in Gaza, but what are you doing to judge these people for what they've done unto the nation of Israel? So even though this judgment is done by the heathens, to the heathens, it is not true righteous judgment, And like I said earlier, the judgment to come, that's going to befall these other nations is going to be beautiful, in every respect of the word beautiful, Jumping down into verse 9, proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war. Yeah, okay, what I'm saying? You might be looking at the judgment of these, Ishmael, these Ishmaelite leaders and these Edomite leaders as being the righteous thing that you can do in the world today. But is it really? Is it really the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? You know, not at all. You know, because you know, of course, you're not going to judge yourself. You know, all of these African leaders, you know, that's on this committee, are you judging yourselves for what you've done unto Yasharallah? Are you judging yourselves for being in cahoots with these other nations? You know what I'm saying? Even though your eyes are waking up to who the devil truly is, but are you really putting your, you know, are you really going to put yourselves in that same mindset when it comes to your judgment? Of course not, you know? But yet and still, you know, you're making it seem as though what you're doing is, you know, a righteous thing. And you're only doing it because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has put the spirit upon you to actually pursue these people. Proclaim ye among the nations, Salah. Proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let the men of war draw near, let them come up. And that's all that this is drawing to. This is drawing to the judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to put upon you nations. This is leading to a righteous payback for what you have done unto Yasharallah. You know? Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say I am strong. And that's what you other nations are doing. You know, you're now saying that you're strong. You know, you're saying that you're strong in judgment. You're saying that you're strong in war. You're saying that you're strong in your monetary assets. You say that you're strong in the earth. Well, okay, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to put that through the test by judging you. You know, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause that mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. You know, because your judgment, even though you think that you're doing something good in the earth, your judgment is what also soon to come. And it will come. You know, you're not you're not gonna create all this evil in the earth and think that you're gonna get away with. You're not gonna, you know, do all of these things unto Yasharallah and think that you're gonna get a pass. You know? Let me see if I want to read some more of this article. I'm gonna read a few more of these paragraphs. Will it work? Israel continues to scoff at the ICC, of which it is not a member, nor does it recognize the court's jurisdiction. However, back in 2015, the state of Palestine joined the organization. Even so, if Netanyahu and others step foot inside any of the court's 124 member states, they would be required to arrest these wanted criminals. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you Edomites have done so much dirt in the world, you know, unto the other nations as well, that, you know, even if you step foot in these other nations, outside of the nation that you're currently living in, you know, these people are going to throw you in jail, you know, and they're obligated to do it. And their obligation is deep, you know. They got the same obligation amongst themselves on the same level that you have the obligation with NATO. So where if one of you goes to war, all of you go to war. You know, it's okay if you have an organization that, you know, would bring other nations together to fight. If one nation fight, the same way they have an obligation with other nations to throw your ass in jail. You know, if you know what I'm saying, if you step into these other nations. Salah. I'm just getting over a cold, so Salakia. So, you know, even though you say that you don't recognize the ICC as being a court, you know, it it is a court by the heathen for the heathen nonetheless. You know, it's not a court for Yasharallah. It's a court created by the heathen for the heathen. Man, like the apostles say, inside joke. Anyhow, nonetheless, yeah, so I'm gonna break out a few more scriptures, you know what I'm saying? Because these people actually think that, they're gonna get away with what they've been getting away with for so long. And again, that is not the case. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 in verse, I'll start at verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, according concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and rise up against her in battle. And that's exactly what all of this is going to culminate into. It's going to culminate into a battle between Israel and the other nations, and it's going to drag Babylon the Great in, you know what I'm saying, and aka America. And as you can see, America don't want to get involved with the war that, these smart hats are producing. America is trying to tell these people to chill, but, these people can't chill, because if there's no war, then they can actually go in and actually seek to arrest these people. So they have to keep these war things going on. They have to keep turmoil in the world at a perpetual level so that they can stay in power. And they seem to think that as long as a war goes on and they stay in power, that they can go ahead and destroy these other, leaders, what I'm saying, and put their puppets in the way that they've been doing for so long. And even that is a crime, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it just came out that, these small hats in Babylon the Great, are involved in, coups to overthrow in particular governments. It has always been known who they thought it would be, but now they have solid proof that, these small hats in cahoots with, Babylon the Great has been overthrowing, other governments, you know what I'm saying, to put their men in, and there's going to be judgment for that. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, judgment is going out in the earth, and not only against Yasharallah, but also against you small hats and you other nations. But right now, you know what I'm saying, the topic is, you small hats, aka Esau, Going back to the book of Obadiah, chapter 2 and verse 2, or just chapter 1 and verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. And that's exactly what happened. You small hats are becoming greatly despised. You know what I'm saying? The people are starting to wake up to your bullshit. The people are starting to wake up to your lies. The people are realizing who is the biggest problem in the earth. The people realize that you are a major problem and you need to be dealt with. And you are going to be dealt with on so many levels that you just can't comprehend. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's exactly the mindset that you have towards this international court. That's exactly the mindset you have towards these other nations. That's exactly the mindset that you have, been spewing all through the earth. Who's going to bring me down? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to stop me from doing what I want to do? Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? You can go on with your little court thing. I don't give a shit about that. I'm still going to do what I need to do, and I'm still going to accomplish what I want to accomplish. But you're slowly starting to realize that the world is leaning towards hating you. the world is leaning towards despising you. And it's going to end up at the point where the world is going to join together and destroy you because you are the problem in the earth. You know, this article is a really good read, you know what I'm saying? You know, and if you bros want to read it, you know, it's on Shit Hit the Fan Plan. And, you know, I just wanted to bring out, you know, the fact that, you know, even though these other heathens are judging Esau Edom, you know, the ultimate judgment is going to come through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know. So, with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.